Hello. Hello, how are you? Fine, folks. Hope you're doing well. How is the audio sounding for you? Looks like I might need to turn this game audio down just a skosh here. Let's turn that down just a little bit. How have you all been? It's been a while since I've been streaming for a variety of very good reasons. However, finally have a little bit of a break. My stuff going on, so I thought I would finally get back to it. And friend of the channel, Anise Eidolon, successfully bullied me into playing this last time I lurked on her stream, so here we are. I posted the announcement in the Discord, and immediately people were talking about the brain rot coming to 8PR, so I'd like to formally apologize if we were a safe haven from whatever the shenanigans is. I only know of this game by reputation. I know nothing about like what I'm doing mechanically or what actually happens within it, and I don't know, I trust all y'all to like not spoil me. Like if I asking something directly to chat, then you know that's one thing, but I don't know, we've cultivated a good audience here. I trust you guys. That said, I am prepared to have a very bad time, is what I understand. So let's get that border capture on. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that so nice? John Barnes with Project Moon brain rot. True. Oh man, I should commission them again. They do some great artwork. The artist's name should be in the Chiron. It's by Hi Don here. Hello. Hello, Olive. Hello, Raptor of War, GJ, Radimus, 6 times Lord. There's a lot of folks. I hope this is a fun experience for you. I am told I will be miserable, but you know, that's my problem to deal with. I've got meds. Hi, Don I here. Right, I forgot the I. It is in the Chiron. I know I did that. Lobotomy Corporation. Face the fear, build the future. Excellent. Let's see what we got. We got a tutorial. Day 1. Continue challenge mode. Option. Exit. Oh, is that Korean? Interesting. Story and codex. Interesting. Let's start with option real quick here. I should probably change it to English instead of Korean. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that I should probably do that. Audio sounds fine, hopefully, to everyone. Oh, here we go. Is the options menu changed now? Hey! Alright, look at this. First thing I found was roll. Well, I can't help you with that. That's their own doing. All I can say is I'm quite happy with the art I have received from them. What she does on her own time or with other commissions, that's entirely not my business. Alright. Display tooltips, sure. Enable backer abnormalities. What are backer abnormalities? I'm just going to go ahead and roll with it. I don't know what that means, but, you know, what's the worst that could happen? Let's click story. What happens over here? Day what? What? Okay, hold on. There's a lot happening here. Alright, let's just take a moment to kind of appreciate what we've got looking at here. We've got 50 days, 3 different endings, and a bunch of different percent completions on something called the Seed of Light. That is fascinating. Those are our daily recordings. And what are Sephiroth dialogues? Well, that sounds fun. Very alarmed. Sephiroth is a great... what do you call it when you mash two words together? Whatever that thing is. That's very good. Let's go back. This game is very fun. That's what I hear about it, yeah. Game's fundraising got to design... Oh, that's cool. That's fun. Yeah, okay. That's whatever. I don't know why the stream delay is so bad today. I did set this to have the minimum lag possible, but apparently the lag is going to be awful. So just keep in mind. Portmanteau. Yes, that's the word I want. Thank you. I apologize. There's apparently nothing I can do about it. Let's click this tutorial button. Management, employees, and emergencies. Okay. Management. Hello there! Dour-looking lady who's on the box art. Wow, okay. Hello, manager. Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. Starting today, you are the one responsible for managing the abnormalities we have and ensuring that we meet the daily energy quota. You can move the camera with the WASD keys on your keyboard. You can also press and hold the secondary mouse button to drag the mouse. You can zoom the screen in and out with the F and G keys on your keyboard or the scroll wheel. Let's try a simple maneuver. When you hover your mouse over an agent, some information about them will be shown in the top right corner. Please try selecting an agent by pressing the primary mouse button. Okay. Hello there, Mika. Well done. The information displayed in the panel on the right is related to the selected agent. Some of this information is vital, such as their statistics and EGO equipment. Please view the section in the manager's manual titled The Agents for more details about what this information means. Okay. A lot going on here to begin with, but okay. What do we got here? This is our agent, Mika. Isn't there a Mika in, like, Psychopaths? Did I hallucinate that? No, I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. Standard riot stick. Okay, so you've got your weapon. 4-46. Red, okay. Standard uniform. I'm assuming that's defensive stuff. So this is attack stuff. That's defensive stuff. Fortitude. HP looks prudence. SP, so like magic castle. Temperance. Weak success. Weak speed. I might turn up the resolution on this because it's actually really small on the... Like, I've got a huge frickin' television. It's... But I'm halfway across the room from it, so it's... The stuff is actually really tiny. Other than that, or I need new glasses soon. One of the two. Alt speed and move speed. Okay, so you have move speed and you have... Okay, neat. Let's keep going. The bar at the top left of the screen displays the amount of energy you need to collect to end the day. The top right corner lists what missions you are able to attempt today. Okay. Our company produces energy when a product called positive enkephalin, PE, a green box, is released by an abnormality. An abnormality generates PE boxes while it's being worked upon. Please click on the containment unit holding an abnormality with the primary mouse button. Down here. Please click the containment unit. Okay. Oh god. Since you have yet to unlock any information about this abnormality, you have no way of knowing how it will respond to the 4 different work types. In order to learn this information, an agent will need to perform a work with it. For now, please select the first work type available, Instinct Work. Okay. So, what's the mortality rate on this? Just curious. Instinct work satiates an abnormality's psychological needs and desires. When an agent conducts instinct work, their fortitude will increase at the end of the day, raising their health points. Now, please click on the agent. Okay, Mika begins their instinct work process. Yeah, I'm absolutely going to turn up the resolution on this. I can barely read that. Each work you can request your agents to perform. Well, I didn't get a chance to read that, but thank you. All right. Success rate is what she was talking about there. Abnormalities release enkephalin when agents work with them. And we collect this into what we call E-boxes. Depending on how the agent performs during the work process, the abnormality will either respond positively or negatively. When it reacts positively, it will release positive enkephalin, which produces a green PE box. All right. That's cool. It's a lot to take in. However, if the abnormality reacts negatively, it will release negative enkephalin instead and damage the agent. Please keep in mind that when an agent's HP or SP drops completely, the work process will be forcefully terminated. Deathless ones are possible, albeit challenging. That's a fun. Okay. Adjusting homeostatic integrity. Adjusting fluid intake. Checking nutrition demands. Checking innate traits. An abnormality's mood might change depending on the outcome of the work done with it. This outcome can be predicted based on the amount of PE boxes we obtain during the work process. An abnormality typically has 3 states of response: good, neutral, and bad. Depending on the outcome, it may use a special ability or attempt to escape. Attempt. There's a lot in the verbiage here that's just kind of going under the radar. Like, attempt to escape. What even is this thing? It's a little ball, like BB-8 looking fella. Oh, that was hidden behind the text box there. 00000 is very sad that Mika has to leave so soon. It seems he wants to follow them. When the work process is completed, the PE boxes are collected. In addition to PE boxes that count toward the daily energy quota, each abnormality also produces a set of PE boxes unique to them. These PE boxes are stored and shown in the abnormality's unique PE box counter. These can be used to unlock more of an abnormality's information or to extract EGO equipment. Okay. Off-brand SCP Foundation? Right. That's kind of what I was kind of getting, like, the SCP vibe to it, but I couldn't tell if this was, like, SCP or if this is going to be like, oh, it turns out they're people and we're the real monsters. Like, I mean, obviously we're probably the real monsters. There's only so much a % chance that we're not the real monsters here. Okay. We're milking SCPs for energy. That's a very, like, very capitalist way of going about stuff. Find something that defies all reason and then immediately figure out how best to commodify it. That checks out. After work has been completed with an abnormality, you cannot send another agent to work with it for a short period of time. Until you can work with it again, you can send your agents to work with other abnormalities, or let them heal up in the main room. Real monsters capitalist? You sure? I don't know about that. That seems unlikely. Whenever the department regenerator gauge fills completely, employees in the main room will be healed. This will restore both their health and sanity. Oh, SP is sanity points. Not... okay. Makes sense. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... what is this? 1... Let's try ordering an agent to work with a new method. First, click on the agent with the primary mouse button, LMB. Can we still work with them? Like, is the 9 over here gonna, like... is that full up, or... well... let's see. Who else do we want? Mika did a good job. Oh, we're taking Mika back. Now use the secondary mouse button to right-click on Containment Unit. Please be aware that you can accidentally deselect the agent during this process. Still don't know much about this abnormality, so please order the agent to perform insight work with it. Alright. Insight work is work to improve living conditions, ensuring containment units are in optimal condition. When an agent performs insight work, their prudence will increase at the end of the day, raising their sanity points. Okay, neat. Hello? I'm clicking Angela. Oh, right, I gotta click on that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna increase the resolution after the tutorial here. It seems 00000 likes people. Okay. They're thinking about the center of the Earth. Yeah, me too. I do that a lot, actually. Who knows what's really happening down there? You seem to have collected a sufficient number of this abnormality's PE boxes. It is time to learn about observation. Please press the nameplate displayed at the top of the containment unit. At the moment, it displays the subject number instead of the name. After unlocking the abnormality's basic information, the name will be displayed instead. This displays the current information we have on the abnormality. As you can see, we still have very little knowledge of it, as most of it is locked away. You will need to spend some of the unique PE boxes we collected from the abnormality to gain specific information. Please try to unlock the basic information about the abnormality now. Okay, so the unique PE boxes are basically like the currency to unlock more data about the specific abnormalities. Cool! That seems... I imagine that's where we're going to get a lot of the really subtly messed up storytelling, which I'm all about that. Basic info, tell me. Standard training dummy rabbit. Okay, it is a train. Looks kind of like the rabbits from Rayman. Details and tips concerning the management of the abnormality are displayed here. If there is something the abnormality dislikes, it can result in a decrease of its... Throwing the fucking biblical shit at me. Cleefoth? 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 I'm gonna look that up real quick. Cleepote. No, the H does not do any work in this. Cleepote. Okay. Counter and cause problems with the rest of our energy production. Please be sure you unlock and read the abnormality encyclopedias thoroughly, and now try to unlock this information. How the abnormality reacts to different work types is displayed here. The greater the preference for a certain work type, the more successful the work process will be. The number on the left indicates the virtue level an agent needs to perform that level of work. Please unlock all this information now. Virtue level. Are we sinning in the eyes of God? Is that what's happening here? Do not want the counter to reach 0. Bad things happen when they reach 0. Good to know. Instinct, insight, attachment, and repression. Continuing on, this area shows the maximum Cleepote count. Cleepote. And it's going to take me a while before I get that right. Cleepote counter of the abnormality. It will also inform you whether or not an abnormality is capable of escaping, as well as its damage resistances when it does. When it does. That is some SCP shit. Like, yeah, we know we can't really stop it some of the time, but we're going to try. That's what D-class personnel are for. Knowing what an abnormality is weak to will be crucial in handling any escape situations. Try to unlock this information now. You have now maximized the observation level of this abnormality. When you fully unlock a section of the encyclopedia, the observation level of the abnormality will increase. This will provide additional benefits when working with the abnormality, such as increased work speed or success rate. Okay. Neat. Once the observation level reaches a certain point, the extraction and production of EGO equipment from the abnormality will become available at the cost of its unique PE boxes. Okay, so after you unlock all of it, then it starts giving you fucking gotcha rolls. Okay, loot boxes. That's great. EGO weapons are powerful tools that can help with the suppression of abnormalities. Please extract one now. Is there a message there about how we supply the means of our own oppression? Think there's something there? Could be. Oh, I need 5 to... Oh. 1 unique PE boxes? EGO suits offer increased resistance to certain types of damage. Inversely, some forms of damage may cause greater wounds depending on what EGO suit is in use. Please extract one now. Alright. Well done, Manager. Here you can view what EGO gift the abnormality may present to an agent. If this information is unlocked, each time an agent finishes the work process with the abnormality, they will have the possibility of receiving the EGO gift displayed here. Please note that the chances of this occurring tend to be rather slim. Lastly, let us take a look at the abnormality's observation records. Please click on the text Abnormality Story. In this section of the encyclopedia, you can read through the observation records of the abnormality. New lines will be added as your observation level increases. Now then, it seems we've reviewed everything. Please exit the window by clicking on Close. No, let me read the thing first. Hold on. The standard training dummy rabbit. An abnormality in the shape of a training dummy used to train up and coming managers. Rumor has it this abnormality was chosen to be used for training, as it is the most docile and tame of any that we have extracted. It's called a training dummy rabbit, but it doesn't seem to enjoy carrots. I mean, most rabbits, you shouldn't just feed carrots to rabbits. That's bad for their diet, actually. If it escapes, it is merely following the employees as they leave its containment unit. Oh, so if it escapes, it's just kind of waddling about. I like that it wasn't designed as a training dummy. They just found one that happened to work really well. That's very good. Alright, now that you have unlocked the basic information, some of it is displayed at the top of the containment unit. Furthermore, as we have unlocked the list of its favored works, we know that the abnormality prefers attachment work. Let's try ordering an agent to perform attachment work with it. Please click on the abnormality's containment unit. Additional parts of the basic information are displayed in this window as well, which can be useful to a new manager. Why don't you try ordering an agent to perform attachment work? Seeing as if you learned the preferences for attachment work, the success rate the agent will have and the amount of time needed to perform the work are displayed. You can also see the various details of the agent by mousing over them. This will allow you to take mindful decisions when giving out orders. Please select an agent to do this work. There is one last thing I should warn you about. Each time an agent enters a containment unit to work with an abnormality, the Keypote meltdown gauge will fill by 1 click. Okay. I'm streaming. Hi, Terrarian Angel. Yeah, I'm streaming. What's up? When the gauge fills completely, a Keypote meltdown will occur throughout the facility. The number on the right part of the gauge indicates the number of containment units that will be affected. Affected containment units will receive a meltdown alarm and will have an alert around them. Wait, so we can't avoid that? Or is the idea that you fill up this bar before this becomes an issue? When a Keypote meltdown occurs, the containment unit will have a timer displayed alongside the alarm on top. This timer will slowly drop until it reaches 0. However, I did not get a chance to finish reading that. Thank you, Angela. Hold on. Do I get on the replay here? Nope. The meltdown can be resolved by performing works with the abnormalities whose containment units are affected. If the meltdown is not dismissed within the time limit, a portion of energy that we have collected will be lost, and the Keypote counter of the containment unit will be immediately dropped to 0. Please do try to prevent this from happening. You can find more detailed information about this in the Work Count Penalties section of the manager's manual. Alright, so I want to... Oh, she's already doing it. Got it. Cool. Each time a Kleepote meltdown occurs in the facility, the meltdown level increases. The higher the meltdown level... You don't give me a chance to finish reading it! Even if I wasn't reading it aloud. Come on. I believe we have covered almost everything you need to know to begin managing abnormalities. If you have any desire to read more about it, which I would highly recommend, please look it up in the manual. The manual can be consulted at any time during management by pressing the F1 key. Now then, shall we finish the workday? All you need to do is press the button at top. Let's consult that manual real quick. I can't. I tried pressing it and it won't come up. Okay. Maybe I can't do it right now. After completing the workday, any agent who has performed work will have their status values increased, according to the work types they performed. After these values pass a certain point, their corresponding virtue level will increase. Virtue. I get There really is some biblical shit going on, huh? The agent's level can also increase if their virtues are high enough. Those who achieve this will be promoted and shown in the list below. Got it, and I don't... Okay, so it's not that it's just that, like, they're crying little demanding babies who demand it. Got it. You will also receive LOB as a reward for your hard work in accordance with your management ranking. LOB? You can ensure a high rank by keeping more of your agents alive at the end of the day. Yeah, alright. The higher your ranking, the more LOB you will receive. However, if there is any abnormality loose when you choose to complete the workday, you will lose some of the LOB you would have otherwise earned. What is LOB? What the hell is LOB? You can view which missions you managed to successfully complete throughout the day here. Anytime you clear a mission, you'll be able to conduct research in the department it came from at the start of the next day. Okay, so try to clear missions. Sure. Once management has been finished, you can elect to advance to the next day or retry the current day. Dead agents and lost EGO equipment will be recovered if you decide to retry. However, you will also lose any abnormality observations, PE boxes, extracted EGO equipment, and promotions earned if you begin the day anew. Right, so it's just a retry button. So if you fuck it up badly and you're like, I can't with that, then you just do it again. Got it. Finally, please click on the button Skip to the next day. From there, I will instruct you on deployment. Alright, cool. LOB, lobotomy points, sure. I don't want to advance to the next tutorial yet. I want to change the resolution real quick here. That text is tiny, teeny tiny. Let's go to options real quick here. Just give me 1280. That's fine. I just want to be able to read that. Wait, does that not actually change the size of the text? Let's see whether or not that works. Employees. No, that is still really tiny. That didn't help at all. Okay. Maybe I just need new glasses. Let's read this research proposal. Research integration. Temporary educational purpose integrated research. TAPIR. It's like a tapir, but TAPIR. The research projects that activate assembly summons. Geo-visual... I really can't read this. That is so fucking tiny on my screen. Can y'all... Is that just, like, a thing in this game? I thought increasing the resolution might make the text a little bit bigger. It is just small? Okay. I know I'm an old fart now, but, like... I didn't think my eyes were that bad. Okay, good to know I'm not alone in this. Alright. Well... Damage normalization will be activated temporarily for the duration of the manager's education. These functions will be properly activated once the requisite research is completed. That is so fucking tiny. Jesus Christ. really makes text harder to read? I had it in my head. Well, increase. No, I downgraded the resolution. I went from I went down to 1280 from what we had earlier. I thought going down would make the text a bit bigger, but it did not. When a mission is successfully completed, you will be able to conduct a research project. The proposals for a department's various research projects are displayed at the start of the day during deployment. To select a research project, click and drag it to the open slot at the lower right, and click Proceed to confirm your choice. Please try to do so with this example proposal. Okay, so we're gonna get shown a bit at the beginning of the day. Can I see the manual yet? I can't see the manual yet. Okay. Please proceed with the research. How about now? Nope. Confirm. Do you recall how you were rewarded LOB for your skill during management? You can see the total amount of LOB you have garnered here. For this part of my instruction, I will show you how to spend some of your LOB to hire new agents and how to deploy them. Let's begin by hiring some new agents. Try pressing the Hire button. Minimum cost is 1 LOB. Got it. Here you can view the information and appearance of your soon-to-be new hire. You can adjust their virtues by clicking on the arrows next to each one. Oh, virtue just means like skill. It's like skills. Okay. It's still weird that they're called virtues, but a little bit less like innate virtue is a... Good to know. If, for example, you desire to hire an agent with more HP, you could increase their fortitude. Let's try that right now. What do you want? What do you want me to do here? I'm clicking, Angela. Angela, I'm clicking. Also, her name is literally Angel. God damn it. Angela. Hey, girl. What you want from me? Oh, this tiny little arrow is lit up. That's all it got it. Ha! As you increase the virtue levels of an agent before hiring them, the amount of LOB required will increase as well. The higher the values, the more LOB they will cost. You may need to consider thoroughly how much LOB you are willing to spend on just one agent, as well as how much you will have afterwards before finalizing your decision. Once you finish adjusting your new agent to how you want them to be, you can then press the Hire button. Again, to finalize the procedure. Please do so now. Alright, we got Paul. Hello, Paul. The agent you are customizing has just been hired. How about we take a look at their information again? Please click on the agent. I know it's just because it's game and customization stuff, but there's still something funny to the idea that we're customizing the employee we're about to hire. Not, they're sending us applicants and we pick one. It's like I'm getting the feeling, though, this is kind of like an XCOM thing. I shouldn't get too attached. Just like we viewed their information during management, the information about your agents will be displayed here just the same. If you think your agent could utilize some strengthening in one of their virtues, you can do so by fortifying them. Please click on the Strengthen Employee button. Exactly as we adjusted the virtues during hiring, you can adjust them here by pressing the arrows next to each one. Please remember that, as stated prior, it will cost additional LOB to do so. Try augmenting Prudence by 1 level. Oh, okay. So you can always do this if you have the LOB for it. You don't have to get all of their stats right the first time. You can always increase them later. It's not like, okay, that makes sense. Now, to finish the fortification, please press confirm. That's canon. That's canon. How you get your employees. That's awesome. Please tell me there's a mod for this game that makes the text 15% bigger. It seems your new employee is ready to be deployed. Let's do so by clicking and dragging the agent with the primary mouse button over to the control team. Well done. Now to give them some equipment. If you recall, we extracted some EGO equipment from the abnormality yesterday. We can give that to our employees. To view it, please press the EGO list button. Currently displayed is the list of available EGO weapons and/or information. Now click on one of your agents on the right. Select them. Who do we want? Do we want Luby? Do we want a person whose name I can't read because it's so tiny? Maid C. Okay. Now assign an EGO weapon to your selected agent by clicking one of the empty slots. Here we go. Continuing on, let's take a look at the list of available EGO suits. Please click on the EGO suit tab. Just as before, you can assign an EGO suit to one of your agents by clicking on an empty slot. Please take a moment to test equipping other employees with both EGO weapons and EGO suits. Sure. Oh, you can just give it to multiple people and that's fine. The limit is on how many people could be wielding the same equipment. Nah, okay, I understand now. Okay. There actually is a mod for that. No shit, if you leave that in the Discord or something, I will install that before I go next time because I would like to be able to read. Excellent work. We should head back to the deployment screen. Please exit the list. It appears there's a mission awaiting you today. It is not necessary to clear every mission you have immediately, but it is recommended to handle them soon, so that you will be able to conduct research the following day. Complete 3 work processes. Seems easy enough. One last thing. If you have any further questions involving the management process or deployment, you can always review the manual by clicking this button on top. The manual can also be opened at any time by pressing the F1 key. Let me open the manual! Every time they explain that, I keep trying to do it, and they won't actually let me look at the goddamn manual. The limit is for how many copies you bought. Oh, okay. Never mind. Next, I will briefly explain to you how to deal with emergency situations that may arise while you are managing the abnormalities. When you're ready, please begin the next day of management. I want to read the manual is what I want to do, but okay. Is this a joke? Am I being joked upon? They keep talking about the manual and I'm never allowed to read it? If I press F1 right now. Nope. Angel's being a bit of a backseat gamer right now. A little bit. It's the tutorial. I understand. I need this. I would not be able to just jump in and do this otherwise. But still. Allow me to explain how a manager should deal with emergency situations. The number displayed here is the Kleepote counter. It will decrease if you happen to violate the managerial guidelines shown on the Abnormalities Encyclopedia or fail to avert a Kleepote meltdown in time. Oh, there are managerial guidelines I have to follow as well. It's not just if there is a meltdown, it's if I do something wrong. Managerial guidelines. Okay. Teth. So now you must be wondering what happens when the Kleepote counter drops to 0. No. Shall we find out? Please select the containment unit and order an agent to perform repression work. Who do we not like? Wait, these aren't even the same people we had before. They're different now. What happened to Paul? Sure. Hello, Harriet. So the rules counter goes down if work result is bad is pretty much universal. Got it. Standard Training Rabbit is very sad that Honorio has to leave so soon. Seems he wants to follow them. Okay. That looked normal. Nope, it was down. Okay, here we go. When an abnormality's Kleepote counter reaches 0, they will either escape or use a special ability. Such things can lead to rather inconvenient situations. This particular abnormality happens to escape. Our agents cannot work with it while it is escaping, so we need to suppress it. Please click on the escaped abnormality. Oh, so I have to actually go find the guy and click on him. All was fed to T0175. Sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, no problem. Hope you'll have clean encounters. Yeah, I'm down with it. Abnormalities can inflict 4 different damage types. Red, which decreases health. White, which decreases sanity. Black, which decreases both HP and SP. And pale, which decreases health by a percentage based on the target's maximum HP. Agents equipped with EGO can also utilize one of the 4 damage types. Makes sense. Okay. Furthermore, abnormalities have a set of defenses for those damage types. Some forms of attack may be weak, while others could be fatal. You can suppress an abnormality more effectively when your agents attack using the damage types an abnormality is weak against. So, okay. This abnormality deals red damage and is weak to white damage. How convenient that our agents are all equipped with EGO suits which resist red and EGO weapons that deal white damage. Yeah, that's very convenient, yeah. One other thing. If an agent is using an EGO weapon whose grade is higher than the abnormality's risk level. What do you mean, for example, Teth is higher than Zayn? That makes no sense. Hold on, I'm looking up. What numerical system is this? Zayn is the 7th letter of the Semitic alphabet. Oh, or Semitic alphabets. Okay, I see. Or abjads, actually. They're not alphabets; they're abjads. Good to know. Well, at least we know where they're coming from now. So they'll deal more damage in that case. In our current situation, the EGO's grade and abnormalities risk level are the same, so this does not apply. Yapping too much, the abnormality is gone. No, Angela! Who is Angela, by the way? Is she like a co-worker? She's our boss? Is she an AI? What's up with her? I'm getting a lot of similar vibes to Penny from Model Employee, you know? Great game, by the way. Highly recommended. When the suppression UI is on display, you can take note of what EGO each agent has been equipped with before sending them into combat. However, oh, no, that's not a hover. Hovering your mouse over an agent will also allow you to check up on their defenses. Now please click on an agent to begin suppressing our escaped abnormality. Arrival slow? That's fine. Get in there. Learn on story mode. Also, don't miss my message, please. Which one? Technically, don't have to find them. You can do it by clicking the empty containment unit, except for some specific ones whose gimmick is that you need to manually find them. Okay, got it. That's good to know that you can just click on the box unless the game is like, oh no, the gimmick is that you gotta go find it. Thank you. Good to know. Coming face to face with an abnormality, especially so when it is on the loose, can be quite shocking and frightening for your employees. Just like when an agent enters a containment unit, they may receive fear damage. If the risk level of the abnormality is high, while the agent's level is low, it will cause a heavier strain on their mind and lower a larger portion of their SP. Angela's best girl now would die for her beloved trans eldest daughter. Interesting. All right. I mean, you have to remember what channel we're on here. We here at APR, noted fans of terrible women. So, like we're good company here. Okay. Get on in there. Yeah, that's right. Show it what for. Literally hit it with a hammer? Alright, that's cool. That's cute and cuddly. Appears this abnormality is a bit too strong for just one agent to suppress. This is a good time to remind you that if an agent dies, the EGO they were assigned will be lost as well. Now let's order the rest of the employees to help suppress this abnormality. We select the other 2 agents by clicking and dragging on them with the primary mouse button. Next, click on the abnormality with the secondary mouse button to immediately order them to suppress it. Please be aware that you can accidentally deselect the agent during this process. It's much easier as well to give your orders when you pause. You can pause the flow of time by pressing the icon at the lower left, or by pressing the down on the spacebar of your keyboard. Oh, that's what this is down here. Got it. Cool. I'm doing this wrong. Hold on 1 second here. What am I doing wrong here? Got them clicked, and then I click on... Oh, I needed to click them to suppress, not move here. Got it. I understand. Everybody go beat up the training dummy. There we go. You've done well handling this situation. Let us move our employees back to the main room of their department. Select all of them by clicking and dragging with the primary mouse button. With them selected, use the secondary mouse button to click on the main room. It's important that you can also use what you've learned here to have them wait on standby in other locations, such as hallways and other departments. Good to know. Alright. Is the rabbit just hanging out there? What? Oh, it's gone. In a pile of blood. Susan? Susan? What's going on? Suppose Susan's mind was weaker than I evaluated. Please take care of them quickly. I see. Hi, Susan. Oh, buddy. When an employee's sanity falls to 0, they will panic. A panicked employee will show different behaviors depending on their highest virtue. If you wish to learn more about this, please refer to the section Employee Panic in the Manager's Manual. Now please click on the currently panicking employee with the primary mouse button. Music is always bop. Yeah, it is really. If it's getting too loud again, let me know, and I can adjust the audio. Agents can be recovered from their panic when their SP is restored completely to 100%. SP can be restored with white or black EGO weapons. Conveniently, all of our agents are also equipped with the EGO that deal white damage. Please select all available agents and order them to suppress the panicked employee. What do you mean, recovered from their panic? Recovered from their panic when we deal damage to them. So the same weapons we're using to suppress the duders, the SCPs, the same weapons we use to suppress the employees. And, okay, there's nothing wrong there. Get to it. Who are you? Sweet. This is great. Specifically, white damage because the white damage is sanity. Don't shoot your employees with a regular gun. Okay, of course. That was excellent. Truly well done. If you ever happen to fall into a situation you would wish to redo, such as turning back time to avoid the death of an agent, you can do so by pressing escape and clicking the rewind to memory repository button, or by clicking retry. When you choose memory repository, you will go back to the most recent imprinted day. Retry, on the other hand, will restart back at the current day's deployment. Got it. Lastly, let us call all of our agents back to the main room of their department. You can of course do this by selecting them all and manually moving them with the secondary mouse button. However, there's an easier maneuver. Next to the regenerator gauge of each department is a recall button. Use this button to summon all your agents back to their respective home department's main room. Please try doing so. This one right here, huh? Cool. Get on in there, lads. Hey, Susan, looks like you're doing great again. She's fine. It's like Digimon. Abnormals are actually lesbians. At least I think that's what was the moral of Digimon Data Squad. There we go. This concludes our basic manager training and education. If any questions or concerns happen to cross your mind while you're on the job, you can always refer to the manual again by pressing F1 or by opening it from the escape menu. Lastly, there will be tooltips that appear if you hover the mouse for various interfaces and wait a moment. I wish you good luck and lasting health at the Lobotomy Corporation, manager. Well, that's fun. Okay, I've got questions. But first of all, since we know it doesn't make a difference to the text anymore, I'm going to put the resolution back up to where it was. Because it didn't really change anything. What did we have it on before? 1920, 1080, I think? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So. I've got some concerns. But, you know what? On the whole, I think this whole thing seems on the level. Like, what could go wrong, right? Let's just, Lobotomy Corporation, for standard normal reasons, manager, trust us. I've got, you know what? No thoughts head empty is my motto. Current abnormality observation levels. Yes, I suppose. Hello, it's me, your famous mod. Yo, Sass Yeti in the flesh. The Sass Yeti? 0303. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. Well, that's fun. Hello, X. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace. So please have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. Okay. AI. So is she an AI or is she an AI? Have you ever met an AI with such a suave name? Very few. I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. She's got an ego on her. Reminds me a little bit of Iba. I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI. Am I wrong? However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I cannot take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. You called X? Deus Ex Machina? Maybe. Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Oh, that's flattering. Lastly, my face is picturesque of the person who had the most beautiful smile, and yet she refuses to smile because she's frowning. Haha, don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. Really? Attractiveness to the largest number of people includes the long lab coat? I'm here for the lab coat, believe me, but like, I didn't realize it was such a universal thing. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I am the best in a majority of work fields. I am able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. Then why the fuck am I here? Why am I doing this job? I am certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. It is such a shame. Well, enough with introductions. Is there anything that you would like to know? Malkuth gives us missions. Sephiroth. And that's the log. Got it. Could you inform me about the company? Tell me more about yourself. Do I want to know more about the company we work for? Or do I want to get to know Angela more? Here's the thing. Angela's been up front saying that I am designed specifically to be pleasing to you, right? And I have to wonder if being pleasing to us also means preventing us from asking too many questions, right? There's a reason that made that many Steins Gates true. True. Could you inform me about the company? That seems like a good way to get started. That is not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. Your world is constantly growing, and the demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. He who genders performance? Yeah, right. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world further. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon mysterious beings, whom we dubbed abnormalities. I'm sure that's all. I don't know who Angela Balzac is, Sass. Balzac? Angela, did I just get updogged? What's happening here? Then we figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. Oh. Okay. So, we're just extracting labor at the lowest possible cost from people we're exploiting. Yeah. It's capitalism. Okay, yeah, this is normal. This is normal good behavior. Not good behavior, but it's normal. We're familiar with this. We do this all the time already. This is to isolate them in a controlled environment, and then to harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. One of the wings of the world? I thought she was one of them. So the corporation is one of the wings of the world, and she's one of the wings of the world? How many wings are there? How many wings do angels have? Is it 8, or is it uncountable? Maybe it's 8. Spell from Paradise, Nitro Plus Blaster's latest Super Robot Wars 2. Oh! Well, fair enough. I should go look that up then. Once you are fully placed into the role as manager, you will be able to access all current information on the abnormalities from the encyclopedia. She came from one of the wings of the world. Got it. It is very important that you know and understand these beings well to be successful in your position. 26 wings? Oh, that's a lot. Okay. For now, the encyclopedia's pages lay blank, but it will be filled out little by little. How come every time we get a fucking Pokedex from the Pokemon professor, they're like, yeah, here's your Pokedex. I know I've been studying Pokemon for years and years at this point, but I ain't found shit. You think we've been taking data on Caterpies? Nah, I ain't got time for that. Don't concern yourself too much with it. It is the task of your subordinates to pen it. Why does she sit in a chair? She's an AI. She's never opened her eyes either. She's always got like this confident smirk on. You have joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting processes. So all you've said is that we get energy. But you called it Lobotomy Corporation. You have to understand the questions that you're raising here, right? Enjoy the Angelo without the Balzac. Thanks, Sass. Have fun recording your podcast. By the way, don't forget to check out Sass Yeti over on Twitch. Sasquatulus. Friend of the channel. Friend of me. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon, compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? What? Oh, the best of luck for us came from someone else. Okay, I fucking couldn't figure out what was happening there. I was very confused. Oh, my pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing it on my own. So someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all of the AIs. Well then, shall we greet her now? You can hear rushed footsteps from behind. Look at this shit! Look at this Evangelion bullshit! We're gonna start making robots out of Hey, quick question. Before we take on this job, where is our mother? Just real quick. I just gotta know. Where is our mother? Is she good? Is she well? Oh, you are. Oh, Malkut. Malkut? I'm guessing it like the H is also not doing any work here. All right. No, actually I'm wrong. Malhut. 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 Because, like, the K is doing something, but it says Malhut, but with a slight KH sound in the middle. Malhut. It's called the Sephiroth. Yes. Get in the lobotomy corpse, Shinji. I recognize the imagery. I don't quite remember what it is or what it's. That's all I got. But I'm trying to get the names right at least. Malchut. Malchut. What voice are we giving her? She gets kind of more of a. She looks like she's more cheery, right? Kind of like, manager. I arrived just on time, right? The time is only about 1 minute late. I guess that still counts as on time, right? Congratulations on joining Lobotomy Corporation, manager. Are we human? Are we human? Just real quick, are we human? Because this place seems to be only staffed by AIs and disposable people that we control. Are we human? I do not want to disturb this touching moment, Malchut, but every second counts in Lobotomy Corp. Please make your introduction as brief as possible, and go prepare for the meeting. Angela's jealous, huh? Okay. Huh. Seems Miss Angela isn't in a good mood today. But hey, at least the other Sephiroth are looking forward to meeting you. Well, maybe. Maybe not all of them. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Malchut. I'm in charge of the control team. Since we're the control team, we have a great deal of responsibility. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of this facility, manager. I'm sure you're a bit nervous right now. It takes a bit of time to get used to things around here. I know from experience, but don't worry. I'll be sure to help you. I'm, not exactly the best at everything. I used to be a problem Sephira? I used to be a problem Sephira, you know. I would sew buttons onto a shirt in the wrong direction, or add salt instead of sugar to food. But still, you can do it, just like I managed to. I'm sure you will succeed, manager. We're Shinji and the child care. You sure? Alright, sure. I'll give you an easy task since it's your first day here. I wish you the best of luck. Wham, wham, wham.
I can't take it anymore! Manager, you're in there, right? You have to get out of here, please! I know you're capable of it. You're the manager! You're not the same as the rest of us. You can do anything!
Why do you want to quit? Don't you like working here in the control team? Every day is a delight for me.
It's so horrible. I can't take it anymore. I'm good insane. Nothing in here is normal.
What's up, gamers? Yo, Doho Wario.
Oh, do you really think you can't handle it?
Please. I don't want to be here. Just let me out of here, please.
Manager, even though you're the head of this facility, that employee belongs to my department, so I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this one, please, okay?
I appreciate that, but I think we should be more, like, I'm trying to be hands-on, right?
Huh? Oh, then please keep this in mind, Manager. Once they say they can't handle it, they are no longer part of my control team. The control team is on top of all the Sephiroth, just like the central nervous system of a human being. If we go down, it's only a matter of time until everyone else goes down too. At first, it was hard for me to get used to it as well. But I worked really, really hard. So please don't say something as meaningless as you can't handle it, okay? Manager, please make sure to remember that your primary goal is harvesting energy from the abnormalities. In order to harvest energy, you need to work on them. It is the most basic and important task we have here at the corporation. Please don't let me down. I know you could do it.
Okay. Oh, do we not get to... Okay. Getting some P5 Mementos vibes here, huh? Let's, I guess we go... Wait, can I pull up my manual yet? Haha! I found the manual! Yes! Oh, alright. Finally, we can read the goddamn manual. I think most of this tracks with what we've learned already, but I'm going to go over it just to be sure we know what we're doing here, right? You are in the role of manager of the Lobotomy Corporation. Your job is to safely manage abnormalities and produce an energy source known as enkephalin. You will have a daily quota that must be met each day in order to progress on to the next day. Sounds... Yeah, that sounds about reasonable. The agents are your subordinates who follow your orders to work with abnormalities. They are your hands, so to speak.
Sure we're not an AI?
You sure? Okay. Agent virtues, fortitude, HP. Right, okay, these are just their stats. Their health, sanity. So if HP drops to 0, they'll die. But if SP drops to 0, they panic. And they can be recovered, but they're also more actively harmful to your other employees while they're panicking, right? Work speed and success rate. Okay, so temperance is work speed and success rate. Okay, makes sense. And justice. The attack speed and movement speed of your agents will increase as their justice increases. So how quickly they do things. Their GCD. Got it. I'm an AI? Oh, shit. Sweet. Levels and promotion. Agents begin at level 1 and can be promoted up to level 5. Higher an agent's level, the greater skill and virtues they have. Neat. Each virtue also has a set level from 1 to 5. Okay, cool. Makes sense. Work types. 4 types of work can be performed with the abnormalities. For each individual abnormality, you will need to find the most appropriate type of work and steadily proceed to produce energy. Attack on employees or break an abnormality free. Right, so in some ways if they're dead, they're less of a liability, right? I'm seeing the perverse incentive here. I'd rather they be dead than gone insane. Relatable. That's me, all right. Okay. So this satiates psychological needs and reads to increase HP. This satiates living conditions and improves SP. Okay, yeah, they're all color-coded too. All right. That makes sense. Abnormalities. They just shed the stuff. It's gross. It stands for cool and hot. Got it. Abnormalities are entities that emerge from the depths of humanity's deep and ancient dreams. The collective unconscious. This is just fuck. Shit, it is just kind of P5, which was just kind of young, which was just kind of a whole bunch of other... It's a whole bunch of things. Okay, yeah, all right. Fair enough. Enkephalin from them with careful and appropriate management. Got it. Got it. Young was right. I understand now. Somewhere Jordan Peterson has a throbbing erection at this game. Please be aware that no abnormality can ever be considered truly safe. Refer to the risk level below when managing abnormalities. Higher an abnormality's risk level, the more difficult it will be to manage. Little to no aggression, Zane abnormalities will cause the least harm to your agents. Damage tends to be minuscule. May have a positive effect on the employees, too. Okay. Teth. It's abnormality, or tet, probably. These abnormalities can inflict varying degrees of injury to your employees. However, as long as your employees follow proper managerial guidelines, they will not cause much damage. Abnormalities of this class can easily kill a number of employees. You have to pay twice as much attention to them as you do for a Zane or Teth. If the situation goes wrong, several employees could be lost in the bloodshed. There's no need to be concerned, though. With your excellent management, they will be under control. Wow. These are high risk and carry devastating force. Most will be hostile toward employees, and the death toll could reach into the dozens. So why do we keep them around? Why do we keep them around? Aleph, the most dangerous. You should devote as much concentration and attention as possible to the risk level. You'll be thankful if the abnormality is suppressed without ravaging entire departments. Please do not take our warning as an exaggeration. Well, then why are we fucking with it? That sounds like the kind of thing you encase in concrete and never look at again. Not the kind of thing you try to tickle for energy juice. Alright. Types of attack. 4 types of attacks, also color-coded. Red does HP damage, right? White does SP damage. Black does both HP and SP. And the pale is percent-based HP damage. Right, okay. Got it. Ego. First, the equipment produced to confront abnormalities. This is just the plot of Doom? Yeah, right. Think encasing them in concrete will work? I don't know, but it's a sight better than trying to tickle them for energy juice. Gotta harvest that infinite demon energy world. Yeah, this is just the plot of the Doom, isn't it? Yeah. It's the plot of a lot of things, honestly. Ugh. We have ego weapons as a means of offense, and ego suits are defensive equipment. Yeah, okay, that makes... Yeah, it's the attack and defense equipment. I got that. Ego can be extracted from abnormalities that have been managed up to a certain observation level. Ego is forged using archetypes extracted from abnormalities that can inflict or resist Ruby damage. I'm just going to call it Ruby. Damage types which cannot be produced normally. Ego has a grade from Zane to Aleph. One thing you should know is that the higher the ego's grade, the more effective it becomes. Ego with a higher grade will have higher attack and defense power against certain attack types. I see. Ego with a high grade will benefit from increased damage and defense against abnormalities of a lower risk level. Conversely, Ego with a low grade will deal less and take more damage against an abnormality with a high risk level. Alright. Yeah, numbers, math. I get you. Management preparation. Y'all, I want you to know we've spent solidly an hour and a half just, doing tutorials and now reading the manual. I haven't even played the fucking game yet. I'm taking this shit seriously. Alright. The right side panel. Viewing highest level ordeal. Here you'll be able to see the highest level of ordeal that may appear during the current workday. Alright, ordeals will manifest as the workday progresses. Lob. Yep. An ego list. Sure. Yeah, that's all pretty self-explanatory. I'm cool with that. Department info. The text has gone back to near impossible to read. Missions. Each department will display the missions that can be attempted for the day. You clear a department's mission, you will be able to conduct specialized research projects. Contained abnormalities. Here you'll see abnormalities currently placed within the department. Abnormalities whose encyclopedias do not yet have basic info unlocked will be displayed as a question mark. Good to know. How do I retain all this info? Because we've already gone through the tutorial at this point, so I've like done it a couple of times and it's reinforced already from like stuff I've learned. And a lot of it I'm not like retaining in the sense that I could just parrot it back, but like some of it I've just kind of been like, oh, the game will literally just tell me what I need to know every single time I look at this. I don't need to like spend brain power memorizing it. You know what I mean? It's less retaining it and more understanding what is going to be expected on my end as the player and what the game will keep me up to date on for me. Department special functions. Cool. Research. Yep, button will allow you to view the description and roll it. Cool. Hiring and fortifying. We did this during the tutorial. This all makes sense. Hire a new agent. To hire a default random employee, simply click the hire button again. Default employees only require 1 lob to be hired. Adjust virtue levels for more customized appearance. And spend additional lob to You have to spend lob to customize appearance? If I want someone with pink hair, I have to spend more on it? If I want to like, customize my XComs and get close to them, then I have to spend more on it. That's horrifying. And then fortifying, yep. This was also like it was in the tutorial. We can just do that at any point in time as long as we got the lob. It's good to know. It's interesting that the cost doesn't change. So there's no real like benefit to spending it on creation. I guess just saving you time. But like... there's nothing stopping you from playing conservatively and only spending it when you need it, right? Says I got an ego. Cost to unlock the customization. All of it not per feature customized. Still, it's really funny that they make you spend extra dosh, extra resources to customize them. That's funny as hell. Attack type, damage, speed, attack range. Cool. I'm guessing for stuff like this, I really don't need to get in the nitty-gritty of it too early on, so that's good to know. Manager. They don't even let us name our manager. I'm not a manager. I'm a WoW manager. I'm not even a WoW manager. I'm just... Jur. Ego's defensive multiplier against each attack type. Resistant. Yeah, okay. Got it. Sort by it. Okay, we'll worry about that when we have a lot of it to work with, right? Cool. Grr. Yep, that's it. That's me. I'm just Jur. Drag and drop the agent onto one department in which you deploy them. Oh, they get deployed to different departments. I see. Interesting. Okay. This all looks like... now that we've read through a couple of this, it's seeming like it's very much the same as the stuff we've gone over. I think what I might do is hold off on reading more of this for now and just come back if I have specific questions. You know what I mean? I thought there would be extra stuff that would... but the tutorial pretty much covered everything we've seen. There's some, like, details being elucidated, but nothing that's too, revelatory. So I think let's just hop in and do a day. No, not Germa. No, I take it back. X in the starting VN bit. She did.
Hello, manager. Each day you'll need to expand one department. You ready to open up the control department and begin managing abnormalities?
As ready as I'll ever be. Memory repository imprinted. Mission. You can do this. Complete 3 work processes with the abnormalities. We should get some more employees in here, right? Let's just hire some default Dans real quick. Cool. Well, let's get them in there. Seems like a good starting point as any. This mic over here for now. All right. Let's begin management. All right. Oh, the pause button's over there behind. I've got as usual, the lower left-hand corner of the screen is my anathema. Okay. So let's go. Let's start working on this one. We don't know. You're a big fucking skull with screws in. Got it. Checkpoints, yeah, I'm sure it'll be all good. Let's see. Insight, instinct, attachment, repression. Let's try insight. Seemed like a guy who could go for some chatter. Wait, hold on. Before we do that, actually. Where are my... Where are my... Huh. I guess I don't have any equipment yet. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Let's just send Louis over there. See what happens. All right, how's this going? How are we doing? We're getting some. We're getting some. That's nice. Okay, okay, okay. Can only change it at the start of the day. Good to know. Got it. Okay, so some negative, but mostly positive. Must collect the full amount of energy, not just half. Our work is not yet complete. I understand. Good job, Louis. Well, that seemed pretty benign, didn't it? We got a lot of stuff, so let's get... Oh, basic information costs a fuck ton. I see. 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds. What the fuck name of a thing is that? 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds. That's a fucking name. Well, insight seemed to work fine. So, hear me out. Hear me out. I think we just do one more insight, but we rotate out who we get in there. It didn't seem like it was bad, so let's try it again. At least until we can be certain, right? Cheery newbie, plucky newbie. And we got 8 out of 15. We did pretty well. All right, let's see how this goes this time. All right, sins of McKenna shall reach one sin. McKenna witnesses the solemnity of one sin and hundreds of good deeds and reveres it. I see. McKenna's work proceeded. One sin and hundreds of good deeds did not respond at all. Oh. Well, we hit our quota, so we're good. Be willing to bear pain is half the atonement. See, you're a perfect fit as a manager for the facility. Oh, thank you. Let's check out... But it likes attachment work, huh? Okay. Don't we have a thing that we need to do 3 works by the end of the day in order to complete a mission? So let's do 1 more. There's no reason we can't keep going, right? Let's do attachment, and let's do it with Nox. Get in there. And we've still got time on our meter here. We can do 1 more, and we're fine. One sin and hundreds of good deeds can see straight through you. The sins of Nox shall reach one sin of good deed. One sin soon. One sin is your punisher. I see. As Nox's work proceeded, one sin did not respond at all. It is not possible to just forgive an act of evil, as long as the intentions behind it were pure. That's fucked up is what that is. Alright, cool. One sin and hundreds of good deeds will restore the employee's mental state when the work result is good. Haru, who received this benediction, commented that it felt refreshing. After the maximum number of PE bunks was produced with one sin, it restored the mental health of every employee in the department. That's so good. Okay, good to know. Let's end the day then. We don't want to go over, right? Keep going if I want to? Nah, because if we keep going, then we get screwed over. Excellent. We cleared the mission. Perfect. All right, cool. Seems easy so far. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls. However, the curse continues eternally, never broken. This is a recording of the day we must never forget. Wait, did I just forget that? Was that my... Is this me forgetting stuff? To grind employee stats? Okay, yeah, so there is a reason to keep going and keep grinding. So, is that me forgetting stuff at the beginning of every day? Is that me choosing what stuff to give up? That must be what that is, right? That must be. Moment echo moment, right? Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one whom we refer to as A. Oh shit, if they're A and we're X. There have been a lot of us, huh? Okay. Tell me, if you had to choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer? Keeps, that was you selecting which SCP to keep? Oh, I see. Strange. Alright. Build the future, I feel like. The future is inevitable, but ever undecided. One may simply lie atop the sand of the future, or they may shape it with purpose. Lobotomy Corporation is an innovative company. The harvesting technologies we have discovered are such a... Please excuse my lack of vocabulary. And simply remarkable. These technologies could be the salvation of mankind. With these, we will mold the future, creating brand new paths. There was a bit of confusion last time, wasn't there? Usually I am in charge of the security of your office. However, it seems that I failed to pay close enough attention to the Saphira meeting room. I heard the control team employee has resigned from the corporation. Good job. You do know what it means to resign here in the company, don't you? I had a feeling. I'll take that as a no. I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you and what I should not. Some aspects of our company that I consider natural and obvious may come as quite a shock to you. We have a variety of roles here. It is like a well-structured play. Every actor has a role and they must be faithful to their part without any error, synergizing with one another. Now, imagine that one of the actors decides to leave the stage because they don't like their role. The actor should have played their predetermined part at the predetermined timing before making their exit stage left. But to leave the stage without fulfilling their part means the life of the role and its actor are finished. That is what we mean when we say someone resigns.
Oh, hey, great job, manager. You did exactly what I asked of you. Great job. I knew you could do it.
Thank you, Malchut.
Never guess how much I rooted for you back there. As for me, the day went all right. We covered a joint emergency protocol drill for my team. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say that it was perfect, though. Oh, by the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than the abnormalities? Those entities that wander the facility, unable to be contained. And sometimes they manifest themselves in the corridors. The drills do no good when you encounter them, since we don't have enough data on them. So we always have to stay alert.
Yes, I'm feeling the kind of like cheery roundness to her voice here, right?
I got a little bit of the top of the mouth thing going on, but I'm mostly cheery. No matter how meticulous our plan is, we can't control the unknown. Sometimes when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling, you know? It's not like fear or anything. It's some other sensation. Strange, isn't it? I feel kind of nauseous. It's like something within me is palpitating out of control. Feels like I'm no longer myself. How could I describe it? It's like something is wriggling inside of me. Little by little.
Mission Semper Fi. Your job isn't just to keep the abnormalities in control. You need to make sure they're happy, so they'll produce as many PE boxes as they can. Please work hard on this. Everything else should be secondary to that objective. Complete 4 work processes with a good result. Sure. All right.
Good day, manager. Would you like to expand the control department?
Sure. That's going into Suzuha voice?
Yeah, it's kind of getting that Suzuha twinge to it, huh? Kind of that little bit of... the Yamane family, kind of, but not quite all the way back here. Because Suzuha was all the way back here, almost. Yeah, she's just getting a little bit of it.
All right, what do we got here? Game speed acceleration. You can accelerate the flow of time by using it 2 times. I'm good on that right now. Joint command permits you to give cross-divisional work orders. Okay. Call scattered agents to their home department's main room. Beepers will be provided to the agents so they can be notified to return. I think this sounds the most useful for how I'm playing right now.
Hi, manager. Would you like to research this project?
Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna hold on the fast forward button because I'm good. All right, we got nothing yet. Okay, that's fine. We got another thing, so I think we just throw another default Dan in there, right? Angel. Oh no, we got David Borean ass. All right. How can I update their stats if I want to? Can I? I thought I could update their stats. I guess I can't do that. Well, whatever. Let's just go on to day 2. Alright, so we have you over there. Let's start with something we know is going to go well. Let's do attachment, and let's have our new guy get in there. Angel, get on in there. Good luck and Godspeed. Alright. We don't know anything about you, though, so I think we're gonna... Strengthen employee on the top left? Oh. Whoops. Well, whatever. We'll do it next time. We're good, right? Let's see, who we get in there? I don't know what this is. So we're just going to start with... Let's try Insight again. Insight was, did us well last time. Who's going to get in there? Louis. I'm not too worried about what's going on over with One Sin. One Sin seems to be going pretty okay. So let's watch over here. Nervous. Louis feels the ominous pressure of the containment unit. Okay. Louis can sense the twinge of sadness and rage that looms over the entire containment unit. Louis can smell a fishy stench coming from somewhere. About 50-50 on this one. Louis mistakenly thought there were sounds of people wailing from afar. Yeah, this one's like 50-50. Alright. How you doing, One Sin? Non-escaping entity! Good to know! Oh, I need 15 to manufacture those? Okay, good. So that guy just vibes. I'm cool with that. Let's get someone else in there to, Louis, go, Oh, you almost died. Alright. Louis, go hang out with One Sin for a bit. You'll feel better, I'm sure. We don't even get basic information on this fucker. Okay, cool. Let's see. Who do we get in here now? Let's get in... Let's try repression. McKenna. Hey, Evie. How's this going? It's going alright so far. Louis had a rough time, so he's going to go hang out with the skull and kind of feel better. Uh-oh. Something went wrong in here. Repression was the wrong pick. Okay, that explains that. Louis gone mad? What? I thought Louis would feel a bit better hanging out with one sin for a bit. Louis, what are you doing, buddy? Repression, workless, common, high, high, high. Common. Got it. I thought one sin was supposed to chill everyone out. I guess attachment, we gotta try it, right? Oh, there's so many managerial guidelines for this fucker. I'm gonna go talk to the skull. No shame in that. Sorry, bud. Well, Louis tried. If I just end the day... like... Does that kind of, like, cheese the whole meltdown thing going on here? Yeah. Who needs some attachment work? McKenna, go talk to the skull for a bit. I don't have enough to get their escape information. That is not good. Okay. Well, I can just end it? Alright. I think what we'll do is I'll keep an eye on this. We'll make sure that doesn't go down to 0. But if we give McKenna the chance to get one more good result with one sin over here, can we get that done before this timer runs out? Sources say maybe. I want to get our good work results up higher. Okay, cool. Ranking B. Do we want to try that again, or... nah. Unless we get to an unwinnable scenario, I think I'm just going to keep going. Just because, you know, failure's fun, right? That's part of the game. She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. I'm coming to you. You who were reduced to ash like me. Everything will be peaceful while you are under the fairy's care. Sure, that sounds fun. Greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you have worked here. The number 3 is a mysterious one. In age-old fables, it is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Produce a bad box, the employee takes damage. One sin deals sanity damage, so it makes the employee go insane. Ah, okay. Fair enough. I kind of got the impression that hanging out with one sin was good for them based on its description. Sadly, I'm not mage or a billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There were many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth. To lead the company to prosperity. To achieve spiritual maturity. To you name it. Each had wanted it to flower in a different way. Which of those 2 would you want? I mean... That's the problem with capitalism, is that it can only ever grow. If it's not growing, it can't be content with just being enough.
want to mature my spirit. Come to think of it, there was another manager who gave me such an answer. As you know, spiritual is a rather obsolete term in today's world. So I asked them for the definition of spirit. And that manager told me. Unfortunately, I do not recall the details of that conversation. Even an AI cannot store every bit of data. Unnecessary information should be deleted for smooth operation. You may be asking yourself if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. Suppose. What happened to the others is not important after all. I do promise to cheer you on for the journey to your final goal, though.
All right.
Good day, manager. Would you like to expand the control department?
Thank you. All right, let's hire in a couple of default Dans. Hey, McKenna. Oh yeah, there's a big box that says strengthen employee. What do you know? I actually don't know what I want you to be proficient in yet, so we'll... do I have any ego stuff yet? I don't think I do. Yeah. Not yet. I guess we'll just go in for another... We'll just raw dog it one more time. Alright, newbie. Newbie gets to do attachment work with one sin for a while. The higher the agent's fortitude was, the lower their success rate when working with TO-627. Maybe due to the fact that violent tendencies flare rapidly due to their influence. Okay, so... Okay, good to know. I guess repression is our best bet right now. Or I guess we could try attachment and see what happens. But let's go with repression for now. Alright, newbie. Godspeed. And what are you? Hey, the fairies are here. Alright, cool. Let's do some attachment training with the fairy. McKenna, get on in there. All right. Doom. At times, one sin will menacingly click its teeth, but it's nothing to worry about. One sin is just here to vibe, dude. Honorio can sense the twinge of sadness and rage that looms over the entire containment unit. Honorio can smell a fishy stench coming from somewhere. Another one that looks like 50-50. Okay. This one looks nice, though. Fairy's a vibe. Do some more attachment work with this lad. Oh, you are basically dead, my guy. Sorry. Nox, get on in there. Fairies! They're fun. Do more attachment work over here. Actually, let's get their basic info. Fairy Festival! Neat. Pretty great. More attachment work seems good. Angel, you ain't done shit yet. Get in there. Hey, congratulations, you survived. You don't have to do anything for a little bit. Go hang out in the heels room. When the work result was normal, the Kleepote counter lowered with a normal probability. The work result was bad, the Kleepote counter lowered with a high probability. Employee Yonhu panicked during work, the Kleepote counter lowered. When the work result was good, the Kleepote counter increased. When all E-boxes were produced as PE boxes, the counter increased by 2. Interesting. How are we doing over here? The war. Did you hear a shootout? I don't think so. At least not on my end. Hey, One-Sin, you doing well? That's great. One-Sin's pretty great. I like this guy. We'll get more stuff from him later. For now, I gotta figure out what we're doing with... Hold on. Got it. So am I not doing this right here? What am I? I'm supposed to... I don't want to work on it. I want to... Am I misinterpreting this? I thought I'm supposed to be clicking on it to suppress it. That's not working. Hey, chat, what am I doing wrong here? Why can't I suppress this thing? It's because I don't know what it is, still? I just need to work on it to stop the meltdown. Okay, I understand now. Thank you. That one's just melting down. Okay, understood. Thank you. I misunderstood. Appreciate it, though. Thank you. Alright, let's pause again. How you doing over there, buddy? What am I getting from you? Nice! Finally got some ego. He wants to get in there, have some fun, work with this one. Get on in there. You sound good. All right. We're doing good so far. We've got nothing but happy people and whatever the hell this is. I still haven't unlocked the basic identity of this one yet, and I refuse to do so. What was your... Oh, we actually don't know what your best one is. Hold on. Let's look at this. High if we do instinct. Got it. Instinct it is. Get on in there. If I were able to at this moment, I would high-five you. Thank you. Okay. Good to know. I still haven't unlocked this guy's identity yet, but I have all the other information. This is all good. This is all very good. Surveillance camera detected various noises emitting around the facility based on the fact that this occurred after it's reached zero. It can be assumed that the noise originated from containment. Result is bad. The creep health counter lowered with a high probability. Good to know. Alright. Well, let's finish off the day here. I want to make sure we finish with enough good results still to finish that one quest. Alright. This looks all well and good and normal. Hi, One Sin. How you doing? Give me more of those. Thank you. Mid result? Okay, fair enough. Well, let's complete the workday, shall we? S rank. All right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I feel like I'm getting the hang of the loop now. Do you remember this melody? The professor used to play this song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday. Now everything will be just fine. This place shall not forgive those who hold greed in their hearts, thus it must only be worn by those in true need. Everything will be just fine. Fine. Everything's fine. Do you take pride in what you do here? If not, this recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, the rate of energy output has increased by 13%. If you still do not feel the significance of this figure, then let me add that it's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel? I can take pride in that. Ever since you began working here, the company has been taking strides in improvement. Like, here's the thing is that even when I was working as, like, a fucking cog at certain jobs or whatnot, I still felt pride when I did my job well, right? Like, knowing that I was putting up, like, even when I had those jobs where the result is just a fucking number, I always felt good when I did a good job working. Like, that's just, it's not wrong to take pride in that. It's fucked up that that dynamic gets exploited. It means you're performing your role well. It shows that there should be only good news to come. A machine such as myself doesn't flatter easily. It is good to know that you are happy with your work. I remember your face the very first time you came here. So withdrawn. Face all gray and grim. And you were all nervous about my presence. Do not worry. It is okay for you to be happy now. Today is a rather special day after all. You see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass. Shall we toast? Today's occasion is not something as monumental as someone's birthday or the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you this just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news. They had known the risks from the beginning,
The company grows fertilized by their sacrifices. It is as simple as that.
Yeah, let's toast to the dead guy. Woo!
Sure, they would have felt proud of themselves as they took their final breath.
What the fuck? Angela. Angela, what the fuck?
Accepting their deaths with equanimity would be the greatest respect you can pay to them.
No, it wouldn't be. What? 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 Angela, what? Like, I'm not surprised, but what?
That is why I popped this bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 cheers for the deceased, in memoriam of their noble sacrifices.
I don't want to drink right now.
Do you want to save it for later? That is fine. There will be many more occasions on which to toast. However, manager, please refrain from drinking alone when I'm not around. A toast is only worthy when there's companion around to clink glasses together.
Hey, you did it again. And you did it flawlessly, too. I myself have a lot of work to do, you know. If you look at my notebook, my to-do list is always full. But I know I can get through it. I should do my best like I always have. I know I'm slower than the others, but I always have to check my list or I'll miss something important, you know? That's why I have this notebook with me all the time. Can't leave any mistakes, you know? I've been carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. Been with me ever since I began working here as the Saphira of Control Team.
Have you written anything? Or are you getting, like, page refills? What's happening here?
I know Lady Angela worries about me from time to time, but I've got everything under control. I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for ever since a long, long time ago. Maybe even before I was capable of thinking.
Dystopian work ethics, cheers! Yeah, right?
Feels like I've wished for the same thing before in some other place that wasn't the control team, though.
Malchut, please finish the reports I requested by the end of today.
Sure thing, boss. I got it right here on my list. I'll have it turned in by the end of the day. Well, I should get going now. It's a pleasure talking to you, manager.
The AIs here, they're all unstable. With the exception of me, of course. It's especially bad for Malchut. You've noticed, hadn't you? I can't complain, though. It only makes it easier for me to control her.
As you may know, our facility isn't really the most stable thing.
Complete 8 work processes and containment units under Clepote. I will fucking get it eventually, okay? Alright. Let me see. Does this game autosave? Chat? Like, if I quit game right here, will that autosave for me? Angela's totally stable. I mean, she says she's stable. Who am I to deny her that, right? It's been a while since I streamed, and my voice is already starting to be like, ugh. I also had like a 2-hour voice meeting last night, so my voice is... I think I'm ready to take a break. Autosaves after each day? Perfect. Perfect. In that case, I think I'm going to call the stream here for today. A nice short one to get us started. Oh, please let me... Thank you. Thanks for coming out, everyone. I am going to be streaming this pretty regularly. I can't give it like a firm schedule or anything, but I'm going to try to get in some time on this every so often. Mostly during weekdays, though, so don't look for it on the weekend. Thank you all for coming. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Do all the YouTube algorithm-pleasing stuff. And please look forward to later this year when I release the project I've been working on for the past couple months. So that'll be fun. For some people, anyway. I'm sure it'll be fun.